got blurry a little bit.
Me?
Both
Let
of
me.
us.
Both of us? Because we went live. Ain't that something? All right, let me see here. Uh, I didn't change anything. I don't like my background looking crazy like that, though. Okay, that's better. I don't know why I did that, but I don't know why I did that, but we are live. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. What's this day called? What do we call this day? Wellness
Wellness
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday with herbalist Forrest Gump and
Carolina.
okay. Let me get some light here shining on me, kind of decent here. I normally have two lights rolling right now, but you see my look don't look that good today, so I was slacking. I was totally slacking, so cool. Let's go cold. You see my screen keep changing, right? I don't know what look I'm going for, but okay, okay. So today, Todd, what are we talking about today?
We know what one of our most versatile products, MSM sulfur.
MSM sulfur. Now, people don't know nothing about MSM sulfur, and before we get started, you know, I was thinking, I do a lot of studying and stuff like that, so I was doing some research and I thought, okay, what's difficult about reaching people when it comes to health? What would you say the most difficult thing is that we face when it comes to trying to help people with their health? I think it's a viable question.
People's unwillingness to disclose what's going on with them.
So you saying people are afraid to talk about their illness, their ailments?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, okay. Wait a minute. Better question. We all face the same issues. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. Why would you be afraid to talk to me about your problem if we're all on this planet together trying to figure it out as one? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you even look outside of yourself and outside of the guy with the white jacket on? Why wouldn't you look outside of that for solutions in today's age when everything is right at your fingertips? Technology has made everything available to you right at your fingertips. Why wouldn't you look for solutions other than what someone got a PhD in front of their names? I mean, they want you to believe them 100 without question. So why wouldn't you trust yourself enough to search for answers?
I think a lot of it is has to do with just people just don't want to disclose or let somebody else know that they have a problem. So that's one of the issues. Just kind of like the shame factor. For example, someone may have fibroid tumors, which is causing them to have excessive bleeding. They don't want people to know about that, what's going on with them. So it's just like a little issue. They just want to keep it private,
All
and
right,
being private like that.
I will save that. I will save that question for another topic. Today we're going to talk about MSM sulfur, the benefits, you know, you know what it really does for you and why you need it. Now, people don't know nothing about MSM sulfur. It's not talked about in the medical side. It's not talking about in Western allopathic medicine. It's I never hear anybody talking about MSM sulfur, Todd.
It's a nutrient that's involved that's in all plants, um, but it's great for growing your hair, making your fingernails strong. But it's also one of the things that people don't know about. It's great for pain. It's great for joints
Joints.
and stuff like that.
Now, we as herbalists, obviously, our goal is to find a solution, not the candy coat. I'm in the pretense that MSM sulfur will hide the actual cause because it works so well. So if you're in pain and you take MSM sulfur, it's not it's not going to address the cause. Yes or no? Well, it won't address the cause, will it?
most times it doesn't address the cause. Now, so it's going to, like, for example, if you have some ligament issues or some joint pain, MSM sulfur is not going to get rid of your arthritis pain or rheumatoid arthritis or your joint pain. But what it will do is it'll make it where the pain is manageable or where the pain is not severe so that you can address the issue with other things.
Okay, so an MSM sulfur is found in all your plants, greens. Uh, does the body make MSM sulfur?
Not that I know of. It comes from the plants.
Okay,
So the
so
body doesn't make it on its own.
we need it because just like the plants that get all their minerals and nutrients from the ground, we need all our minerals and nutrients from the plants or from the ground. And since the plants are the
That's
only
correct.
source that get that from the ground, then it's easier for us to consume the plants instead of trying to go back to the dust. Because when you go back to the dust, you're dead, right? You're not you can't go back to the dust and come back from the dust. Okay, so the best source to get those are from the ground or from the plants, which get them from the ground or the sun or the wind or the light, the air. MSM sulfur did this for me. MSM sulfur, you know, uh, played a major role in my hair growing like it has grown. Uh, 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 my skin, at my age, I'm older, but I know I don't look it. I'm not talking about the other guy over there, right beside me, right there. I'm not talking about him. MSM sulfur. MSM sulfur is it's a necessity. It's one of those minerals or nutrients that you absolutely need, and you can only get from plants. Now, it's kind of like protein. People seem to think that you get protein, and I'm digressing a little bit, but to make an example, people seem to think that protein comes from flesh. It doesn't. It comes from plants. So MSM sulfur is one of those, minerals that you need or nutrients that you need from the plant kingdom. And I mean, outside of that, it's good. It's good for skin. It's good for hair. It's good for nails. It's good for joints. It's good for the muscles. Uh, I can't think of anything it's not good for because it works so well. If you have any kind of pain and suffering, MSM sulfur is going to get rid of that pain and suffering. And I know I have a lot of people that take it for pain and suffering. That's not a complete fix to me, but at least you're not in pain and suffering, and you're not affected by an overdose of any type because you're using MSM sulfur as opposed to any kind of medication that has side effects. MSM sulfur has no side effects. So,
And
what do
see,
you?
what people what people will realize when they start taking MSM sulfur, the first thing they're going to notice, and this is one of those products that I like because people can see the results. There's a tangible result that you can see. When you start noticing that your hair growth is accelerating, you know, yeah, like that. See, that's a lot of hair. That it is strong, and it's also it's not breaking, no split ends. That's because your hair is healthy and, there's collagen in there.
And
So that's
it,
going to
but it feeds the follicles. You don't put it on top of your head. You put it inside your body, and then the body does the rest. MSM sulfur feeds the follicles. And I really, I mean, you can see this for yourself. I'm not taking anything else. MSM sulfur is in my hair, skin, and nails formula. Okay, it's one of the main products in the hair, skin, and nail formula. But I take it, even if I don't take the hair, skin, and nail, just to MSM sulfur. There's a benefit when you take the MSM sulfur by itself. I mean, your skin. I mean, at my age, you know, don't look at the elbow. Look at everything but the elbow. Don't look at the ash. Okay, so, but I mean, I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from use. I was taking it for 3 years straight, and when the hair got down to my shoulders, I stopped taking it, and I have proof to prove. I have proof. This is what I start out looking like before I start taking in some sulfur. You know, this is where I'm at now with MSM sulfur. That's a long ways from there. Would you agree? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a leap. You know, and I started taking it at 50. So, I mean, besides what you've heard us say about the benefits, you can. It's like you said, Todd. I like what you said. You said it's a noticeable effect, but it has greater benefits beyond what you're actually taking it for. Even though you might be taking it for
Mhm.
pain, you're going to get a benefit of so many more physical attributes that you know it's something you got to have on your shelf in order to know. If it ain't on your shelf, you can't possibly know. So, long story short, you know,
And you know what? I think it's really important for this is a great product for women, for men as well, but um, because women do a lot of things to their hair that are not healthy, applying excessive heat and chemicals, and doing all things, wearing hats, and not getting their hair is not getting enough sunlight. You know, you're wearing different wigs, stuff like that. So it's very important that you take stuff like this that's going to help your hair maintain its health and grow.
meaning if I if I give the body what it needs to to repair, fix, and grow your hair, it's going to do just that. Remember, no product there is no product on the planet that can do what the body can do for your hair. There's no product because the body is the doctor. The the body is looking for something specific to take care of any and all functions in your body. As it relate, we're talking about relating to hair now. We're talking about taking care of the follicles. We're talking about cracked split ends. What causes people's hair to split in? What causes it, Todd?
Usually, that's a problem. That's a sign that you have a problem with your uterus. So mainly, if you start seeing excessive split ends, and you're constantly going to the beautician having them clip those split ends, you may have a fibroid or some type of ovarian situation that's going on. So that's the signal. And so for something like that, that's why you have to pay attention to your body, because your body is constantly sending you signals. We just have lost the knowledge on how to read these signals. So the body's holistic. So just because something's going on in your ovaries, it's causing your hair, your split ends to cause you to have split ends. So if you don't know that, you just keep going to the barber shop or keep going to the beautician, have her cut your ends so you're not looking frizzy and you're not addressing the real problem.
So there's a hidden issue. Basically, what he said is there's a hidden issue. The body speaks, but we just don't listen. The way the body speaks is it sends us signs and signals. Pain is a signal. A bump on your skin is a signal. Stomach ache is a signal. Headache is a signal. This is how the body speaks, but there's nobody teaching this. There's nobody telling people, look, when your stomach is gurgling, does it mean you're hungry? Or does it mean your body is just processing food, making room, maneuvering itself to put you in a great situation? What does that mean when your stomach start grumbling, Todd? What does that mean?
Could mean numerous things. Usually it means digestion, but it could also mean that you're hungry. Your body could be having some issue, but you have to know how to discern the difference between that. You know, just to get back to MSM sulfur, it's one it's one of these products that I like to think is more of a vanity issue. The MSM sulfur is not going to prevent your hair from splitting, but it will make your hair grow faster. And so making your hair grow faster is a sign of health.
Okay, so as you just said, if you're looking for a specific function out of the body will give it to you, but you need to find out what you need to do to repair a specific function, right?
Right.
So MSM sulfur has a host of benefits. That's what we're talking about today. And to get more information, you know, by all means, go to this website. www. You see it comes across the bottom here. There's a phone number. Call us. You can talk to any one of us, the herbalists. If you feel like I'm to one lady said I'm too crazy, so she went to talk to the nice guy. I go, that guy ain't nice. That bald headed joker ain't nice. So,
I try to be.
but again, oh, he got a hidden side. Just trust me, y'all just don't know it. Okay. Uh, my name Forrest Gump,
I'm Todd Liner, and
and
you know what? Before we let them go, I like to tell people that the MSM sulfur formula works really good if you combine it with our hair, skin, and nails formula, or one of our vitamins like the vitamin C formula. These they work in conjunction. But if you just want to get the MSM sulfur formula to see how it works, I guarantee you that you will see a noticeable difference in your hair growth within 30 to 60 days.
I look. I mean, you can see I use it. Somebody else don't. So
Yes.
action speaks louder than words. Okay, so
We,
and
we,
this.
we got to verify that's really not something sewn on. We
That's
got
called
he has his headphones on so you can't see the grid.
that's called hate. What
Mhm.
if you ever know the definition of hate? Look next to me.
Yeah. I got you. This my haterade right here.
Okay, okay. Thanks for listening, guys. Until
You
next
guys
time.
have
All right.